The polygrapher who Nancy Grace hired calls in, and she has to hang up with Sheryl McCollum from Zone 7 with Sheryl McCollum on iHeartRadio. Nancy Grace spoke with her friend who has a podcast on iHeartRadio called Zone 7 with Sheryl McCollum. While they were talking, she said that she had to go and cut it short because the polygrapher was calling her, I believe in regards to the stepdad, or, Sheryl McCollum indicated that it was in regards to the stepdad.
The stepdad, a polygraph. Stepdad says, name the place and time. Nancy Grace did. He's a no-show.
Yeah, Sheryl, I was putting up that money out of my own pocket to get a very well-respected polygrapher to do the polygraph and to go to the Memphis area.
What will happen? Your guess is as good as mine. Did he take it? Will he take it? Did Seth Rogers take it? I've been a fan of Nancy Grace for a long time, like pre-Casey Anthony. Of course, back then we didn't have TikTok. We barely had Facebook. Times were different. I definitely would have been a crime TikToker back then if TikTok was a thing.
He can set it up through his own attorney if that's something he wanted to do to help clear his name. She keeps saying things like, quote, when we find him. When we who? You're not looking for your child.
Sheryl, I agree with you. If it were my child, no way would I leave in case he somehow got back home. And I would be manning a search center and putting out flyers and laying on the police station front steps begging and screaming and going on TV and begging, taking a poly, take my DNA, do whatever you want.
Basically, they just talked about the update with Sebastian Rogers is that, Nancy Grace made a very good point. Listen, if the dogs didn't hit on the outside of the house, then he didn't leave the house. Multiple searches by dogs. Just about everywhere you can think of. By people, by boats, by drones. Some places doubled over. Why aren't the dogs picking up anything? Did aliens come down and zap Sebastian from his bedroom? Maybe they made the loud thump on the way up. The front doors are locked, and they were locked, and then you have his bedroom window, which once you go out of it, you are on mulch. Did the dog scent go out the window? Did they lift the window? Is that a thing, or is that too entangled? And as you can see by the photo that I posted on my story, Chris Proudfoot didn't go to work today, and, I guess they're having a 3-day weekend while everyone else is searching for Sebastian. So where did he go? People or even things just don't vanish. What goes up must come down. Even Seth Rogers came under fire today for, a lot of people have different opinions about his decision to reveal Sebastian's SA trauma, without his consent. I'm not going to give you my opinion either way. I'm just letting you know that there are people out there who aren't happy with his decision and they don't feel like it's going to help to return Sebastian. There is also another message, supposedly, rumored to be a message from Chris Proudfoot to someone who messaged him basically stating, look, I let the TBI know that I was going to take a polygraph test, and they told me to let them do it first. So I am. Has he changed his mind? And what did the polygrapher have to say to Nancy Grace? Guess we'll have to wait and see. Make sure you bookmark this so you can find your way back.